Happy Saturday, fam and cronies. Cheff back at you again. It's been a couple minutes because life just be lifing, but I ain't stopping it from piping up, you know. Hope you get your win, flip your goods, snatch the victory from victimhood, you understand? We're gonna kick it about NBA All-Star weekend, selections, snubs. We're gonna talk about crazy ass Trump for a split second. This is not a political scope. It just happens to tie into the crypto and everything that I'm going to talk about. But mainly NBA and what's going on in the crypto scene, mainstream anyway. I'm not a DJ like that. We try to get you good gains, good long-term gains, good retirement gains, and good steady gains. You can go to other channels for the meme coins and all that. There's plenty of them. I just try to give the soundest strategies possible and the best strategies for people in any income bracket that can take these strategies and modify them to their own personal needs. Let's get it. All right. Before we start off, because I've been wanting to talk about this for a long time, OKC is a problem. This year is the jump for them, definitely. Three bona fide all-stars. But Chet Holmgren is totally officially an all-star, but even though he's definitely gonna be in a Rising Stars game that we're gonna talk about a little bit later. That crazy all-star format. So they have to be bona fide all-stars, but they defense. I was wondering how somebody was gonna legitimately stop these schemes. Well, they found a way. They got a way. They nice. The way the league evolving, growth is kind of rough to watch, and the way this basketball is evolving is definitely rough to watch, man. But it's still some amazing players. So good that the All-Star selections is extremely tight. There was only two real snubs in the whole All-Star voting process, one on each conference. But we'll get to that. Let's get back to this OKC thing and their defense, man. They leading the league in defense, and I see why they playing it in a totally different fashion. They figured out, the nuts and bolts of what read and react offense is and how to defend that shit, man. It's quite a thing to see, but you definitely need the right personnel to do it. Kind of like how Golden State had their defense set up. They had a whole bunch of players in the mid stream of height, but they all had decent length. Pause. They had decent wingspan and size across the board where it could be a cohesive, wall per se. And now OKC added a higher dimension with that. It's really nice to watch, and I can see why they record is what it is. And they got three bona fide all-stars with shade. SGA being the damn man. You know what I mean? Chet Holmgren is the real deal. Jalen Williams, his first go around as all-star for many times, going around. I think he was lead the league in steals or something crazy. But he's nice. He's nice indeed. So if he wasn't an all-star, he would have definitely been in a Rising Stars game and still basically been an all-star. If you make the Rising Stars game, you might as well say you're an all-star. Potentially, you know what I'm saying? You are an all-star, you know what I mean? Especially this weekend coming up, you're definitely an all-star. But yeah, when Chet get back, it's gonna be a problem. That's their third all-star. And I don't know, he might play an all-star game or not. I let's get to the great news. Let's get to this All-Star game shit. Congratulations to Cade Cunningham on his first trip to the All-Star team. Well deserved, you know what I mean? All-around machine, double maniac, you know. Turned around the team. We hovering around 500. Last year we was hovering around 15%. You know what I'm saying? By the end of the season, during the season, I don't know, 3% of the games. You know what I'm saying? We was hovering around 3%. Now we hovering around 50%. That's awesome. You know what I mean? In that play-in contention, awesome, fantastic. You know what his numbers looking like? 25, 9, 7, something like that. It's fantastic. You like third in the league in assists. You did your thing, bro. You did your thing. Icewood, keep it going. Got a nice support cast, you know. Good veterans around you. Good solid veterans around you. They're not backing down. And let's see where it could go. Got a few first timers with Cade, you know what I mean? You got Evan Mobley and a few others, you know. My main thing is the East snubs, if you can call them snubs, because who you gonna take off of that team? Melo and Trae Young, man. Like, you know, you get that snubs, you know what I mean? But who you gonna take off? Like, come on, man. LaMelo Ball has been playing out of his mind, you know. But you know, they going quote unquote wins and losses all of a sudden, whatever. It's not really about that. But who you gonna take off of that team? But Ice Trae, oh man, he's a draw, man. Both of them are draw, and their style is ridiculous. But it's all good because this whole All-Star game is different. I mean, it bodes to be very interesting. All right, got Pascal Siakam for the first time as Evan Mobley, Pascal Siakam, Tyler Hero, and you know, let's get it on the East. You know, congratulations to those first timers, and you know those starters are Giannis, Brunson, Donovan Mitchell, JT, and the big cat, Karl Anthony Towns. Let's get it. Like I was saying, snubs being Melo and Trae. LaMelo Ball and Trae Young, man, they are both having exceptional seasons. One is averaging 30. The other one is leading the league in assists. You know, but they both got losing records. That don't mean nothing. They draw so many people, and their style is so appealing. So, you know, it's just, you know, NBA political stances. Yeah, who would you have left off? Maybe pulling mine, because I'm not taking off Cade, I'm not taking off Lillard, I'm not taking off none of these guys for neither one of them. So we're gonna leave off. I know you got a personal preference, but mine is on there. So who would you leave off? Leave it in the comments, man. Let's go to the west side. You know what I'm saying? The big, you know, the big W. You know, the Cheff. You know, the Cheff on the West Coast being Steph Curry. You know what I'm saying? Cheff with one F. Cheff with two Fs. You know what I mean? Reminiscing of my report cards in the back today. You know what I mean? I just wasn't going to class, man. 2 Fs. Yeah, I got checked for that. Let's get to a standard of excellence. Steph Curry. You know what I mean? Him and SGA in the backcourt. You know what I mean? You got, you know, KD, LeBron, and Jokic in the front. Boy, we got all these bells and whistles going off in the background, man. Let's continue on. first timers on the West. You got Alfred Sengun, Jaren Jackson Jr., Jalen Williams, and Wemby. Hella nice. Now, you can say Norman Powell's a snub, but who are you leaving off? They come back to that question. Who gonna leave off? Wemby? It's subject to you guys. How you LA guys? Well, and shout out to LA, man. Hope y'all doing better and progressing in your situations, man. Yeah, the format is going to be crazy. Shaq gonna have a team, Ernie gonna have a team, Kenny gonna have a team. That's cool. There's 24 people. I mean, it's 24 players, so they gonna have like 8. They're gonna break it up 8 apiece. 8 times 3, man. Do your math. The math is mathing. And then the Rising Stars game is gonna be the 4th team, which is crazy as hell to me. I think that's goofy, but it should work because balling is balling. But the Rising Stars shouldn't touch the All-Stars. The Rising Stars are the Rising Stars. The All-Stars are the All-Stars. So, they get it, and they play the last game. You know what I mean? Like, I think the Rising Stars play the last game. While the 3 NBA stars do like a round robin. You know what I mean? It's crazy. Maybe I'm describing it wrong. Maybe the last team. Okay, I see how the math is mathing now. This is how it's going down. Shaq got a team. Ernie got a team. Kenny got a team. You got the Rising Stars team, who Candace Parker got. She got the 4th team, and that's how the tournament gonna go. Chef kind of slow sometimes because I already had a session. I never stopped to wake and bake. It just wasn't on camera. So what I'm gonna do when I'm with y'all, and you see me looking down, it's that and the other because phone bling that I'm getting what you do, text and all that. And I'm also breaking down the herbals, you know what I mean? So it's still a session. You still sessioning with Cheff, but I can't do a wood or nothing like that right now, man. I would be tapped out. I got a whole day, that it's an old school Cat Williams joke where he said he only wanted regular weed. Well, Cheff don't want that. But I still got stuff to do. Ain't about to have me flatline. That's what I'm saying. When I was with BUG and all them, man, we blazing up 50 and 60 blunts at a time, but we getting business done and stuff. Music and merch and all this other stuff. Sometimes we just watching 2 dudes beat the crap out of each other on a boxing match. But for the most part, music, merch, business going down while all that stuff is getting passed around. And you leave quite drained after a work day. After mixing down several songs or printing a bunch of shirts or getting the gator glue, which I don't have present with me right now. It's in the background and I'm not leaving the lens right now. But I will break down and stuff one of those cones while we kick it. And let's get back to who would you snub on the West Side? Because I can't see nobody getting in. I couldn't take off nobody, man, from that starting lineup, or that bench. Those new guys. I want to say, Jalen, you lead these deals. You got the best record in the league. You the right hand man to the potential MVP, and you killing dudes. You ain't no all-star or no rising star. I can't say that. Wemby, you ain't an all-star. Come on, man. Let's get out of here. Shingun. Y'all turned it around. You not an all-star. You see what I'm going here? So that's how that go. It happened every year. There's always a couple guys deserving. It's a shame that Norman Powell, because he a vet, he should, but it's still a little time. He might still end up getting in here, you know what I mean? You want to get to the finances because that's about all NBA stuff that Cheff about to kick it with you about, you know what I mean? I'm gonna say it one more time. Congrats, Cade. Good work. Now let's get to the to my crypto life. It's life in two. I felt the dip just like y'all, and this is where I was talking about that Trump thing, man. Him and his wild remarks and all this stuff and everything, you know, is really having an effect on the markets, on all markets. You know what I mean? Because people got to brace and adjust to what this man is threatening. What, you know what I mean? He got control of this stuff right now, so it could go down at any minute. You know what I mean? So you know, people was bracing and everything, and you know, you feeling it. You know, investors is feeling it. You know what I mean? You know, I'll be out here grinding, getting mine and stuff, but I also got money working for me, man. And it took a nice downturn, you know, but this ain't the first time. This happens several times every year, but that's neither here nor there. I handle mine different. But what is really designed for, because they want the whole pie. We dealing with some greedy we dealing with some greedy cats. They shaking it out. They shaking it out. They shaking it out. So if you got weak hands and stuff, or you got situations, they shaking you out, get you up out of there, so we can get that for cheap and build it up, so you can never get it back. That's what that is. That's extra greedy. But let's get to the crypto. You know, one that's down, that's gonna come back up. XRP. It's gonna come up kind of high. I don't know what people thinking. The market cap is gonna get high. The actual price might do a nice little jump, but as far as all that 3,000-4,000 stuff, pump your brakes, relax. You know what I'm saying? But it can do some numbers, and if you play it right, you can make a lot of money, because it's about to be an XRP ETF, which is, you know what I'm saying, like trying to be traded fund or something. Crazy acronym. I'm not in the stocks like that. I just buy my little thing, hold till I'm old. That's how we deal with that. But they got an XRP ETF coming. That's definitely coming in. It's a Litecoin ETF, rumored to be in the works. But the XRP ETF is definitely coming. Oh yeah, that's a 10 for 10. And it's gonna jump, and you're gonna see what you hold and jump. You know what I'm saying? If you buy a whole guy, a DCA guy, you know, leverage guy, it should all be fun for you if you in that lane with the XRP. XRP is about to be in his rightful spot and making moves like it's supposed to. Let's get to Solana. Let's get to the badass Phantom wallet. Bad meaning good in the old school Run DMC sense, you know. Cold boy, that's cold piece. But Solana is doing its thing. Virtuals, the AI agent platform that was on Ethereum, that was on Base. I particularly like Base. It's real corporate and stuff, but I love Solana. You know what I'm saying? I think Solana is what ETH was. I thought ETH was supposed to be, you know. And Base is more like that, but Solana is what I thought ETH was going to be. What it is the fees and the speed, you know what I mean? And they Virtual's moving over there, and I'm moving right with them. You know, I don't give financial advice. We just kicking it on a herb session. You feel me? And you know, by Virtual's being on Solana, that means they'll be on the Phantom wallet, one of the better wallets. I love that thing. It's way better than MetaMask. I lost money on MetaMask. I got money on Phantom. The end. You know, a lot of my MetaMask woes was self-inflicted, but the last one wasn't. You know, but I still, you know, if I was a stock guy and I had a lot of money, I still, you know, slide a little something on consensus side, not much. But yeah, Phantom all day, and there's a whole nother chain coming to it. That's Sui, just like Solana, It's just in a slightly different lane, but it's in the same lane. And now they on the same wallet. They both transact fast, and they gonna come up. I got a little lick on Sui. I might do a couple of videos on it, you know. And that's basically my alpha, man. My alpha is alpha on Sui, on the Solana wallet, and they got a game coming out. They gonna do some airdrops. They both on the Phantom wallet. Solana got a phone coming out. So if you got about 1,200, in fact, get you about 1,200 and buy the game and the wallet. Even if you don't play the game or the wallet, trust me, owners have their benefits. That's pretty much the financial side of the game with the Cheff. I got a couple questions for you, you know. And you're gonna hear them a lot when I kick it with you. If you're in a relationship, friendship, partnership, romantic, whatever, how does it help you? How does it hurt you? I want you to take account of it. And if you feel open enough and confident enough, put it in the comments, man. How does your relationship, your main ones, the ones that matter the most, help you? How does it hurt you, man? And this is for personal only. This is personal only. You don't have to write this one in the comments, but think about it. Who are the 5 people you're around the most? Take note of that. You need to really take account of who are the 5 people you're around the most. It's really important. Enjoy your Saturday. Cheff out.